quick co-host and hostess and date. Me and Sherry, my girl's here.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Degenerate Boomer. Bow, bow, bow. Hell yeah. We're just going to give you a quick update on what's going on with our lives because this has been a guest-based podcast so far, and we haven't really talked about ourselves and give you an update and a summary of what's been going on in our lives. For me, I've been getting booked a lot more recently. I'm very grateful for that. Shout out Joke Sisters. I love them. It was a sold out show at Grizzly Pear Midtown. Hundreds of people. I crushed it. I was so nervous. I threw up in the bathroom before I went on stage.
Come on.
Well, I did, Cindy. I did. I swear to God, I threw up in the bathroom. And I was like singing Fleetwood Mac songs in my head to calm myself down. You know, I was singing and the landslide will bring me down. Never break the chain.
So yeah, I mean, me and Sherry, we text throughout the week with show ideas, catch up with each other, but not anything in depth. And I'm like, we should probably do a little 5-10, before each podcast. Sometimes when we drop, give you guys in case you're interested in seeing us, so you'll have more of an update of what's going on with us. And Sherry has also been doing the New York Queer Comedy Festival.
Yeah, shout out Drew Tessier from the Yas Fest Queer Comedy Festival, New York Queer Comedy Festival. I made it to the semifinals at Greenwich Comedy Club. The first one was at Broadway Comedy Club. It was amazing. It was a smaller room, but it was also sold out. And I do my type 5, I have about 7-8 minutes of material, but I have my type 5 that I crunch down. And man, let me tell you, when you hear laughter like that, it's like a high, it's like a rush. And I've only been doing comedy a year, give or take. In a month, it'll be a year. So I'm brand new. I'm a baby to this stuff, but
yeah.
But man, I love it. I crushed it. I didn't bomb, it was amazing. My queer stuff always goes well with queer people. Who knew?
And my queer stuff bombs with the queers. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I know. No, it definitely doesn't.
Right.
But yeah, so for me, a year in, I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm setting goals. I'm grinding. The grind is real. The grind is hard. Guys, please come out and see my shows. All my friends listening, family, other comedy friends, side hoes, side chicks, exes, whoever wants to come out. You know what I mean? Girls who have a crush on me, don't be shy, baby. Come on down. Please come on. What's been going on with you, Cindy? I see you're at the Carlson. You're all over.
It's been pretty crazy for me. I was in Albany with Emma Willman last weekend. That was a lot of fun. We had 3 shows. I had a great time. Then I was in a small town called Binghamton last weekend. Two back-to-back sold-out shows, about 200 people.
Hell yeah.
It was amazing. I sold all my merch. Everything sold out. People were in line to get more T-shirts, and I just sold out. I got to get more made. So that was a lot of fun. Tomorrow, there it is. Yeah. I'll be getting more soon. I got to call my guy. They haven't printed. Yeah, so there's my merch.
Those who are just listening, it says bagel and ice cream shop, spread and lick.
Cindy's spread and lick bagels and ice cream. So it's just, it's a little bit of a bit I do. So those, I didn't think I would sell that many because, like I say, it was a small town. I don't think there was any gay people there. But man, they sure love that shirt. So I'm like, hey, it's not just for the lesbians. So
no, everybody can spread and lick, baby. Anybody.
Tomorrow night's a big one. Ashley Gavin, 2 sold out shows at Comedy at the Carlson. I'll be hosting for her. It's going to be amazing. 300 little young lesbians will have to look at this old boomer on stage. Hopefully.
They're going to love you.
Yeah, hopefully that'll go good. And coming up soon, I'm with Tammy Pascatelli, Comedy at the Carlson. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm back with Emma again, coming up soon in Rochester. I also have a couple shows in New York City. So yeah, follow me. I'll be in New York City next week. In 2 weeks, me and Sherry are filming a sketch. Y'all get ready for this, okay?
Ooh, I can't wait for this sketch, guys. We are going to go back in time, and I'm not going to give away the spoiler, but we're going to act like, we lost our memory and wake up in 2023 and just be like, what the fuck is cracking? What is going on? You know?
So we're filming a little sketch together, and we've got a couple shows, and Sherry's got a couple. I'm going to hang out with her at them. I've got a couple. She's going to come hang out with me. And a little heads up, we are planning. Let's talk about this really quick. We are going to be in Florida.
With Marcy. Shout out Marcy Smiles as well. She was the winner of last year's Queer Comedy Festival. She was crowned the queen. I'm going to be staying with Cindy and Marcy, us three old fucking lesbians rooming it up together, baby.
Yeah. So we're going to be there for like 4 days. We all have shows, but very exciting. They are going to have us. We're going to be doing a live podcast from there. So look out for that. We're doing a live podcast at was it P3 Comedy Festival in Pensacola? P4? Yeah.
Yep. Pensacola, Florida, P3. It's going to be live. Guys, we're going to give you the link. Please tune in. And watch that as well. We're recording to watch it.
Yeah, it's festival season. All the rejections are coming in the last 3 days. I've had Boston rejected me, but I got into Rogue. But I can't make it in the spring. But they're having me in the fall, so I'll be in Rogue. I got into Laughing Buddha, but I can't make it. This is what happens when I apply for a shit ton of festivals at once. I end up having to turn some down, but it's nice to be asked, because I'm used to no. So this is the first time I've gotten 2 yeses, which is great. So yeah, we're going to keep you posted, and that's just our quick catch up for what's going on. And you guys get ready for Alia. We have got Alia dropping that tonight.
Shout out Alia Bajorek.
Yep.
She's been doing comedy for a long time. I think 8 to 10 years. She started when she was a teenager, which is very interesting. We talk about dating.
Yep.
And we get into dating. She's so funny. She's like a matter of fact kind of funny, like I'm very high energy, in your face, like wake you up, let's go. And she's very like
monotone,
and sarcastic and but God, man, she really punches hard with those funny punchlines. I can't wait for you guys to hear this episode. And she's very good at sketches as well. She does online comedy sketches as well, and she's gorgeous. And she has thirst traps online if you want to check her out as well. She has some very nice eye candy. She's eye candy for sure. So check out Alia Bajorek, baby. Hell yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Degenerate Boomer. Follow us. Listen.
So here we are. Welcome to Degenerate Boomer Podcast. This is our first time filming live. I don't know how my fupa's showing.
No, it's all right, baby.
No, you look great.
We're okay. Like, you know what I mean? The fupa, I don't know. I mean, I'm not as vain as my co-host Sherry.
vain.
Here she is. There's my co-host.
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing's
Degenerate
wrong.
Boomer. Little vain.
And we have Alia. Say your name.
Alia Bajorek.
Thank you, because I brought her up to stage wrong. I was so embarrassed.
That's fine.
Bajorek.
Yeah.
Bajorek.
I like Bajorek.
I was just like,
It's just Polish.
I know, but I felt like a monster. Okay.
You're not the first. You're not the last. That's what
I
I
know.
always say.
It's perfect, right? But so you are Gen Z. I was debating over whether you were Alpha. That's like way too
What is
young.
Alpha?
The generation before Gen Z. The ones born at 2012 and after.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
No.
I'm 1998.
98.
Woo.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm still 90s.
yeah. So Alia is also a stand-up comic in New York City, and we are going to discuss dating then and now.
Uh-oh.
This is the.
She was born in 98. I gave my first blowjob in 96. So times haven't changed.
Times haven't.
Yeah, times have changed. Wow. We're going to talk about blowjobs over the years.
Possibly.
I'm out. No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I'll let you guys, all right. Okay, no, seriously. But, normally what I do want to start with is talking about doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
For the different generations. And for me, I'm 60, so I really feel like I needed to work hard to hit your generation when I do stand up. And it's important to me because I feel like if you want to work in like a big club, you get like a whole mix of people. Yeah. So I really am trying to like hit everybody. But how do you think about that right now? Or you're just kind of like, nah, let me just hit who I'm performing for?
I've been thinking about it more. I did a show in Rochester and I had a joke about dating a SoundCloud rapper. And I literally looked at people and I was like, you have no idea what SoundCloud is. And I was like, when I did that joke, it kind of hit me that I was like, not everything I'm doing can really hit all ages.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And I know that's a struggle. Sherry, you do a lot of generational material. That's why I thought you would be perfect for me. But do you ever worry about hitting the older people? Because you definitely hit the younger people.
Yeah, the younger people respect me when I talk about coming out in 1996 and dating and stuff. But hitting the older crowd, they understand when I say stuff like I was raised by boomers. So I didn't get a lot of hugs. And,
right.
Toughen up. You know what I mean, feelings, what the fuck are they?
Yeah, right.
So they understand that side. But
right.
Yeah. So.
But what about the older?
What, old, like your age?
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like...
I mean, I might be able to hit that, but...
Have you? Because, I mean, you're both... Alia's been doing comedy since she was a child, okay?
Nice.
How long?
I started when I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Been a minute.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But you stopped for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, so I started when I was 16, did it for like 2 years, and then I moved to Chicago. And I was just under 21 and I didn't have a fake. So I didn't really want to try to get into bars. So then I switched to like sketch and improv. And then I started back up when I turned 21. And then the pandemic hit. And then I moved here a year and a half ago. And that's when I like dove fully back in.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm trying... That show, there was a lot of older people when I booked you because a lot of people brought their family.
Right. Oh, no.
Which it's me, my age.
A lot of it was my family.
Right.
30% of that crowd was my parents.
But I mean,
who's SoundCloud and what is going on with SoundCloud?
They're like, Aaliyah, what is happening?
Got a new dating app?
My grandpa came to that show.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's 86.
That's fucking awesome, Grandpa.
Okay, Aaliyah.
He looked.
We have to talk about the other show we did together where the crowd didn't laugh at anybody the whole show. It was Sherry. It was.
That sounds horrifying.
It was. I was horrified. Like I wanted to crawl.
Was the host bad? Because sometimes.
Who do you think the host was, bitch?
Was it you?
Wait.
We're gonna edit all
my
that
grandpa
out.
was at.
We're gonna cut that.
That's the show my grandpa was at. Yeah, the reason that the crowd wasn't laughing at anything is because it was my mom, my dad, my grandpa, my aunt, my cousin.
Like family dinner.
And then I think maybe my aunt's boyfriend.
Yeah, then we had like maybe 15 other stragglers,
And then my dad's friend and my dad's friend's girlfriend.
Listen.
So that's 8 people in the crowd. And my family sat in the entire front. It was a table because it was a restaurant. And they were kind of all like,
It was bad.
My aunt came up to me after the show.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, why? Why was
My
it bad?
aunt came up to me after the show and she said, "Better luck next time."
Oh, champ. And gave you that champ.
Better luck next time.
Good try, Johnny boy.
I was like, "Oh, your family is supportive."
Yeah, they love.
Where's that aunt? Like, where's this aunt?
She said, "Better
Could you
luck
imagine?
next time."
Better luck next time.
Like, let's just stick a knife in her and then twist it.
I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I think you're hilarious. I've seen you.
No,
once
she
or
is
twice, and
hilarious,
I think you're
but-
fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody.
Yeah,
it was
my
just.
aunt disagrees.
It was.
My aunt was like, "I don't know. Have you thought about med school?"
you thought about a rich husband?
Yeah, have you thought about, I don't know, joining a country club somewhere?
Right.
Oh, you're just getting older by the minute. You're getting past prime baby season.
Yeah, you're funny as hell, man. Fuck your aunt, bro. With all due respect.
You know, I mean, we do
Next
talk
time.
about bombing, you know, and bombing never feels good.
No.
And it wasn't even like I felt like, oh, I bombed. I just was like, this crowd is just
Yeah, because
not.
my aunt was there.
It was just the crowd, but it was more like it was so bad that we kind of laughed. Like we were just laughing.
You had to. And that's just, like, you can't let bombing, I think, get to your head that much.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's bound to happen. Sometimes it's your
Absolutely.
fault. Sometimes the crowd is just dead.
Yep.
And they feel like there's a gun being held to their head and they have to be there. But it's like, you chose to come to this comedy show tonight.
Exactly.
You can laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
There's not a stick on that chair that is up your ass right now.
They
Like,
might laugh if there was. You know, maybe.
and they would have some sort of reaction, at
Exactly.
least if there was. But no, I feel like that crowd, well, again, I'll take credit for it because 80% of it was my family.
Well, I'm going to take some credit because I hosted. And I always say that the host is one of the most important jobs
It is.
because you're supposed to
Yeah.
set the table for the night. And
Yep.
I think I put out some paper plates. I didn't even put out plastic forks.
Paper plates and red Solo cups.
Right, and red Solo cups, and I don't even think I laid out any type of silverware, china,
No china,
nothing.
You said,
Right.
you were like, why do you need napkins when there are paper towels?
Right.
Why do you need napkins when you've got amazing comics here?
Pay attention to us, motherfucker.
So I kind of, was to blame for my own thing, but I was like, oh God, this is a nightmare. But yeah, and I am that age group and I should have hit them and
They didn't like
I
my
was
joke.
just out there fucking swimming,
That's
Okay, but yeah, so our subject is when was the last time you would be today is dating and dating over the years from when way back to when me and Sherry, and it's how you found your dates. And we have Alia, who's at a prime dating age with
She's gorgeous too.
yes.
So I'm sure she's right on. Like,
Oh, really quick though, will you shout out your social media before we even
Oh,
get
yeah. It's at Alia.Bajorek on Instagram, at Alia's Funny on TikTok, at Alia Bajorek on Twitter. I should make those all the same.
Yeah,
but,
I did. I went down the line and made mine all the same.
It seems like a lot of work.
But the reason I really like to shout it out more towards the beginning is because sometimes when I'm listening to a podcast, I want to see what the person and I'll
Interesting.
scroll their social
Interesting.
during
Look,
it. Yep.
Yeah, you want to get it going.
Yeah.
Gotta
So
put a face to the voice.
yes,
for
yes,
sure.
and then when Sherry's like, "Well, she's gorgeous," the dudes
You
are
are.
going to be fucking opening their phone right now. So
Oh,
Do you know that my Instagram is currently 87% men
well,
following
that's
me?
shocking.
Mine's like 87% lesbian.
Can
so
you
I
say-
can
that
understand
sounds, that sounds like a much safer place.
I don't know about that.
Can you say thirst trap?
Yeah, well, I mean, she doesn't need to be thirst trapping. She's a natural thirst trap. You
Thirst
feel me?
trap, right?
Cindy will swipe up on any single, she'll swipe up on things that I don't even consider a thirst trap.
And then
she'll
I
be
yell.
like, yeah, she yells at me.
It's because she's a mom.
She yells
She's
at
like
me.
she's like my comedy. I would say older sister,
Right.
And she's like your comedy.
She's
mom.
my comedy mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The last time she posted a thirst trap, which then she did announce to me, they're not public for everybody. It's just a thirst trap for certain friends, right?
I
Okay.
post the true thirst traps on my close friends.
Yeah.
Right,
because I'm
right.
scared to post them on the main one.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So she would post a thirst trap, and I'm scrolling through, and I'll just go right into her messages, and I'm like,
Yeah, come on.
I said, "What do you?" I don't remember what I said, but it was funny. I said like, "Stop it" or something, and then she messaged me back and goes, "Let me live my
Yes,
life."
let it rock, baby. Let it rock.
Let me live my life.
She goes, "Let me live my life,"
She's a
and,
hot, gorgeous
it.
girl, bro. Come on.
and then I messaged back and said, "Go home."
That is mom right there.
Literally.
Looking
but then
out.
she'll text me at 3 a.m. and I'm like, why are you up?
Yeah,
Right, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
go home.
Yeah, you go.
You go.
I am home in my chair, wasted.
in Rochester, just in your chair,
I'm by myself. There's nobody there for me to talk to. I'm alone.
yelling at young Aaliyah over
And
here.
I'm just, because she's the only...
scrolling on Instagram, being like, God damn it, Aaliyah, you gotta stop posting your body online.
I'm just like, she don't sleep like me. She's up all night like me.
She grinds
I have
hard.
insomnia too.
She does
I
grind
know.
hard. You both grind hard from what I
But
see.
yeah, but she's the only person I'm like, I got some ideas. Call me, 2 a.m. Yeah, what's up?
Let's go.
I'm calling her on my way
Let's
home
go.
from
Yeah,
things.
she's like, what's up? What are we
That's I
talking
gotta
about?
do. I gotta like double book stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I can call you right now, but I'm gonna be getting my nails done.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you know, and then
for
we'll,
one.
and then we'll just
Two
go
for
over
one.
like, you know, we'll go over some material. I'm like, all right, call me right now. I got an idea.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But so dating. So Aaliyah is in the middle of the apps, right? Mm-hmm. Are you on them all? Did you get back?
So I'm only on Hinge right now because I was banned from Tinder and Bumble.
Ooh, we got a banner. We got a banner. You got banned. What'd you get banned for?
Okay,
First
so
off.
I've been banned on Tinder twice.
Okay. What's the tea on that?
And I think that they're both dumb reasons. The first time my bio was like looking for a sugar daddy.
That's okay.
Like as a joke too. I was like, well, if I get money out of it, whatever. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna be happy.
Girl, get that
Second
money.
time, I used my best friend's number because she's like in a happy relationship. So I was like, all right, well, you don't need it. Let me get on Tinder. And then I got a little cocky because I was like at like 600 matches or something. And then a pair of shoes I wanted dropped. And I was like, I don't have the money for these, but you know what I do have? They were like $500 shoes. So I was like, you know what I do have? It's 600 matches. So I changed my bio to...
and a tight pussy.
I changed my bio to if all of y'all Venmo me $1,
I got him.
I could get the new shoes I want.
Boing, boing, boing.
And then I got banned within like 3 minutes
Oh, come on.
because I was soliciting money.
That's so stupid.
So stupid.
That's so
I didn't even make
dumb.
$1.
So now
I didn't even make $1. Didn't get the shoes.
Who's monitoring this shit so soon?
I think that they flagged me.
Yeah, they definitely, because what a perfect place for you to try to push your fans only and all that, OnlyFans.
It's only. I love
No, it is.
Cindy.
A lot of girls do that.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon to be banned from Tinder, and they do not
Yes.
take appeals.
Oh,
Once
shit.
you're done, you're done.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And I think my whole phone is banned because I tried to use my mom's phone
It's
number.
like, use another email address or
No,
something.
you can't.
She's
'Cause I, like,
they
tried to
got
use-
her IP.
Yeah, I literally think they have my IP.
What the fuck?
They got her home internet. They got her IP from her cell. They know about
They
her.
know.
Well, damn.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to.
You want a real sugar daddy, I can hook you up.
Okay, maybe.
I got you.
Okay, maybe.
I mean, you know.
Like, how old?
I would say, I mean, they're executives, corporate guys, so probably like 45 and up. I would
Okay.
say.
I mean, 45, I feel like
Between
I could.
45 and like 65.
65 is a little.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
pushing
a
it.
little.
Some look good
pushing
though. They
it.
got like a
That's
little salt and
pushed it.
pepper hair,
That's-
you know.
I would say 45 is
Cindy's like,
pushing
"Bitch."
it.
That's pushed it in the
45.
grave. Bitch, you know how old I am?
No, I meant I'm 24. 65
I know.
is
Right.
what?
No.
21 years my senior.
I'm not going to let that happen. And I will make sure your mother knows.
Okay.
I won't let
right.
that
Don't-
happen.
tattle.
so-
Although I feel like
Cindy's
her,
death staring at me like, do not
No.
get Aaliyah a sugar daddy, Sherry. Bad influence right now.
I just love the idea of money. I don't love the idea of having a sugar daddy.
Yeah, it is.
What I think I
kinda
want
gross.
is just like a rich father.
yeah, like a trust fund baby.
Yeah, I would love
Right.
nothing
I would-
more.
I wish I
than
was born into
I would have
that
been
too.
a perfect trust fund baby.
Me too.
It would have been. Oh,
Oh God, I would have loved it.
well, really,
nice.
who would suck at it, really?
I know, right?
Well,
some do. Some
no,
are a little
some do.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, these kids
Yeah.
out here. Are
yeah. Because if you like have all that money and you don't even do anything,
right.
and you're
True.
boring.
Right,
True,
right.
true.
At least open a bar.
Or I hate it when
Something.
people have so much money and they dress so badly.
Yeah, they look poor.
Not even that. Like they'll go into Gucci and they'll buy anything that's head to toe Gucci. And it's like, how do you go into Gucci and only pick out the ugliest things you
Right,
can find?
right.
And then you pair them, like, just because you can buy it doesn't mean you should.
Right, exactly. Just because it says Gucci doesn't mean it looks good, baby.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Gucci still has some misses.
for sure.
And I know people that
For
go in and they
sure.
only buy the misses.
yeah.
All right, that would be me.
nah, bro.
Also, if you have that much money, I don't know, get a stylist.
I know.
Yeah,
and do you really?
fashion.
I mean, I know. I agree with you. I think like these people that I see, like all head to toe, designer stuff, I feel like sometimes they just, like the housewives, it just looks ridiculous sometimes.
Well, I think it's because they think it's what they should be wearing.
Right.
And it's very flashy.
And it's, I mean, it's
gaudy.
like
That being
all
said,
the name brand, like just
if I could afford it, I'd be doing that probably.
Right. As Cindy's talking that shit, hold on, let's see what to.
Did you see the new sneaker collab?
Did you see what I carry in my
LeBron James
podcast?
had it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
See,
like
Cindy
them.
talks about brand name stuff, but she's carrying a caboodle.
That's yours,
Tiffany
Cindy?
and Company. Yeah, that ain't
That's
mine, bro.
so funny.
That's mine. It's what I carry my podcast equipment in.
That's so
All
funny.
right, and you know, it's not like I paid more than $9.99 for it.
But it looks
bootleg,
real.
Oh man,
That's boot.
that I ordered that from China, and when I
tell,
tell
though.
you the slow boat from China, I
Yeah, would
mean
it
like
take 6 weeks?
oh maybe 10.
Yeah.
Maybe 10.
I bought
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got.
different sizes.
I gave one to all the same.
All
I
the
gave
same.
one to my niece and one to Alexa, and I had one. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? And I'm like, oh my god, my
Equipment.
podcast equipment. I'm like, Sherry, wait till you see what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
carrying
Wait
my
till you see
equipment
this.
in.
That's awesome.
I'm a trust fund baby.
No, I wish I was. That'd be a fancy dildo case, I tell you that. You know, for traveling only.
Yeah,
You know?
only for travel.
I love that idea. I love that idea.
TSA agents,
Yeah.
right?
So the apps. Let's get back
Let's
to.
get back.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
When I was young, I'm going to age myself. Like I've already said my age, but I'm going to tell you how we used to find dates.
Talk about it. Talk about it, baby.
It was called the party line.
I vaguely do remember that. I'm
Do
not
you?
gonna lie. Yeah, it was like
I've never heard
everyone
of
was
this.
on the phone together, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have your phone, okay? And when I was growing
Dial-up.
up, you were
Yeah,
very
dial-up.
lucky if you got your own phone line.
it was
Okay,
landline.
because there's normally just one phone line into the
your
house,
home.
right?
Yeah.
But if you were, special,
Okay.
like my dad got me my own phone line, and I had
$5.99
my
a
own.
month.
Yep, I added it on, right? And I had like one of those little princess phones. Do you
Cute.
remember those cute?
I
Like,
wouldn't.
I do miss like a physical phone.
I love them.
They're so
love
nice
them,
to like
the whole
talk
thing.
into.
Yeah. So I had my princess phone and my own phone line, and you would call these like numbers, and like 25 people would. It was a party line, and all these different people would be on it.
And you knew them?
Chat. No, you did not. It was like a lottery.
This is so scary.
This is a lottery.
That is
And
terrifying.
now
Ted
that
Bundy
I.
on the other end.
Yeah,
Not even
right.
that.
I'm not
Pedophiles.
joking. I'm serious,
pedos.
right?
Yeah.
So, and then they would be like, so where are you? And they would try to talk dirty and stuff. And I know half of them were like 65-year-old men, and we're like
That's disgusting.
17, 18, right? Because
that's raunchy.
very young was the rotary phone.
All right, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah. And then,
Those are fun
right.
too.
They are
But
fun.
so that's how you could meet dates. It was on the party line. I'm going to go even dark, even CB radio.
Like truck drivers,
Like
bro?
truck driving CB
I'm so sorry.
Come on,
radio.
now that
I would go find dates
on
a
CB radio. My brother had one set up in the house.
What about a bar?
Honey,
Go to
That's
a
how I
bar?
did it. That's how I did it.
no, but I mean,
how I did
that's simple.
But you're talking about not in real life. Like,
I'm
you can
talking
try to
about,
like,
like-
how these kids meet people not in real life.
Right,
We
because
had
with,
CB
like,
radio.
dating
We had
apps.
party line.
Right.
Right.
Like,
That was your apps.
I literally was
basically.
like, Cindy, you could just also leave the house.
no. This was our app. So my
Okay.
brother had a CB
I was so-
radio.
okay.
And I met a dude on the CB radio.
Oh, was
Okay,
it
so
fun?
we'd be
I'm so
like,
happy
break up.
you're still alive.
Because everybody was driving around with CB radios in their cars.
Breaker 19.
They were driving around with them in their cars.
Everybody did because there was no cell phone. So the only way you could contact
Good point.
each
That's,
other
that's actually a good point.
was
had
over
Nextel
the
like
CB
that.
radio.
Yeah, I remember
Like,
that.
so my brother was more into like that whole technology. Him and his buddies all had them little CB radios in their car. And that's how you would get your own little channel, and you would have a name, and that's how you would contact each other while you were driving. You don't know the struggle of not having a cell phone, but that's a different podcast,
That's
okay?
a whole nother topic. Yeah.
So, but we would meet, my brother I met this guy that only lived a few streets down on the CB radio. His name was Carl.
That's your baby daddy.
No.
I wish. What a great story that would have been.
I might have only been
and
like,
then he got me impregnated three times.
Right, exactly. And I met him on the Roger
Yeah,
rabbit
breaker,
rabbit.
And every time he came, he would go breaker 19.
breaker,
All mine.
sperm daddy, breaker, sperm daddy.
Exactly.
Sperm dad at 45.
Insemination Central, right?
Yeah. I was probably only 14.
No,
You know,
that is so
Okay,
scary.
okay.
So anyway, but
That's creepy.
You know,
That's terrifying.
Sounds creepy.
How old
So-
was he? 42?
no. You know, he was probably like 18
that's a
because
little
he
much.
did go to my school.
Too old.
Yeah. But so, and then the classified ads.
I did that. I remember that. I
Right.
remember that.
That was very popular,
remember that, yeah.
huge, and also missed connections on the classified
Oh,
ads.
Yeah.
Misconnections is a fun
Right.
one.
That's fun. I saw
Yeah.
you on the train.
Yeah, I saw you on the
Yeah.
train.
Right.
You looked at me. I looked away because I was nervous.
Exactly.
So-
in your raincoat.
I was so scared.
Yeah. So that was ours. And now for me, but Sherry, you were more like the AOL.
Okay, so we had AOL chat rooms.
Yup.
All right, where you would put like I was bi back then because I didn't.
What was your name?
It was.
Was it Bye Bye Baby, but it was B-I-B-I?
It was actually Share Dog.
Share Dog?
with 2 G's, like
Ooh.
Snoop Dogg. But it was Share Dog with 2 G's, like 82, which is the year I'm born.
Yeah.
And you would go into these lesbian or bi chat rooms, and you would just put, you know, it would just be abbreviations like white W female
With
bi.
ASL?
Yeah, W female bi whatever. And then I would just talk to these girls like they would instant message me on AOL. And I would talk to them that way. I've never met anyone online though.
You didn't beat them then.
Never
but
met
no.
anyone on dating
Meeting
apps.
people
Never met
is
anyone online.
scary
I
from
got
the
all my
internet.
pussy in real life.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, I did.
I respect that.
In the wild.
I did in the wild.
In the wild, yeah.
horse.
I've been working on a bit about that, which I'm going to
Yeah.
probably do tonight.
Into the wild.
Can't wait to see it.
Meeting someone in the wild. So,
So, yeah, you're-
So now you've heard about us old asses, and it
let
was,
me-
you know, I feel like the whole dating way back was not even as nearly as entertaining as what today's
Yeah,
is
because
like.
I'm sure you have met some characters.
Well, plus, yeah. So here we go.
Yeah.
We're going to dive right into what
I mean,
these.
you got kicked
Jen-
off of fucking Tinder.
I know.
I
We're
got,
gonna-
kicked off, I got kicked off a Bumble too.
No way.
I don't know what I did on Bumble.
That's awesome.
They don't let you back on either.
You're just too hot. They were like, "Fuck this,
I
too
do-
much competition."
And not even. I don't want to say that.
I so.
do think on Bumble. I think I got reported because I think people thought I was catfishing.
right. They're like, "This isn't really her."
Because I also on Bumble because you have to message first. I would never message anyone first.
Oh, okay.
Or if I did, I would get bored and I would just say roast me. To all
Oh,
of
that's
them.
fun.
That's
funny.
fun. You
yeah,
were
that's
horrified.
funny.
I
That's
thought
a
it
good
was
idea.
fun.
That's
Well, because you also get to learn very quickly what these people are like.
Right.
Because some of them are like, "Oh no, I could never roast you. Like you're too perfect." And I'm like, "Ew, shut up. You sound awful."
You look like Barbie.
And I'm like, "Ew, you're so
Right.
boring."
No, yeah.
Talking to you is like probably going to be the worst thing ever.
Wait,
so
let
you
me
weed
just
them
put
out.
this out there really quick for everybody. Aaliyah is a master roaster.
Stop.
I'm
Nice.
not even this kid.
Nice.
Like we go to Heckle Mike and she
Definitely get
fucking
along.
annihilates
I
the
think
room.
I'm just
Nice.
a bully.
yeah, she is. She's an old school bully, but
Nice.
man,
I was a bully growing up.
if
in school,
anybody
too.
ever
Yeah.
needs to put someone on a roast in New York City, hit my girl up.
I'm doing
okay,
a roast
are you?
February 15th.
Yeah, like she's a
Nice.
killer. So
Nice.
yeah, so okay, now so that it kind of explains why she likes to get roasted in the comics because the messages because she's going to annihilate those
Yeah,
dudes.
and it lets you know what kind of guys they are too.
It
if
lets
they're
you know what
roasting
kind of
you,
guys
like, are
they
you
are.
funny?
Because if they are like actually, if they say something funny,
Yeah,
like
that's hot. you
it's
know?
hot, and it's
Yeah.
also like you have to like know that they have a personality. Or some of them would go insane off the deep end and they would respond like a paragraph that I had to scroll through, being like, "You'd only be hot if you lost 15 pounds. You're probably the ugliest one in your friend group, and you're super insecure about it. And you dye your hair blonder just because you'll never find real happiness in
Oh
life."
my
And it's just
God.
like, first of all, none of that is a joke.
No,
Like, first of all-
they're probably talking about themselves.
I was
Actually.
literally like, maybe if you knew what a roast was, you would have understood. I didn't say, please
Put me down.
I didn't say talk down to me.
Right.
But now I know that is what you would do.
right
So,
now
red
you already
flag.
see how the first fight's going to go with
Not
him.
even
Exactly.
first fight, first date. They're just
Yeah.
gonna be like, so you're a woman, huh?
Right. And I have a little penis.
yeah. They're gonna be like,
I have a micro penis, and that's
ooh,
why.
so, I don't know. Are you
So
one of
you're
those
a
women?
You're a chick.
Oh, so you're one of them broads.
Yeah, you're one of those broads.
Oh.
Yeah.
You look like that online too, but I don't know. I had to make sure. Are you gonna be one of those broads that makes me want to split the check?
We're going Dutch.
Can I have your Venmo for your half? One of those.
Request the Venmo after. That's
Request,
the worst,
don't even
right?
ask for Venmo, find it, and then request it.
They're just gonna go on your.
I'm gonna start requesting $20 after every date.
Just after it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fee.
Even if I did, I didn't pay for anything, I want
that is-
$20.
And then you could get your $600 shoes.
Really,
And then I
though,
can get my
that-
and then it would fund my shopping
Boom,
addiction.
baby. Yeah.
But that would definitely show if they had a sense of humor.
Right,
If you
right.
freaking left
true.
and then you went to Venmo them.
I'm gonna get banned from Venmo too then because I'm gonna like request like $20 for a good time.
Right.
And then they're gonna think I'm a prostitute.
But on Messenger,
though.
I noticed you can request money on like when you message people like Apple Pay. You can
Yeah.
request right
Oh,
through.
yeah, I
So
saw
that
that.
would
I
even
saw
be
that.
funny if you just like random. Because I used to
saw
do
that.
that for a joke. I would send people like my friends request for $1,000 and like click here to pay Cindy.
Remember that tag you gave me? $1,000, please.
Oh, I saw you last night performing. That's crazy because I helped you write that joke. So
Right,
can I have
exactly that
can I
tag?
have
you gave me?
$30?
Yeah.
Please.
I did that. Someone gave me a tag and I Venmoed him $20.
I told her she's being ridiculous.
That's really nice.
He called me Andrew Dyke Clay.
That's
I thought
pretty
that
good.
was fucking awesome.
You
That's pretty good.
And I'm gonna.
So I
that's
gave him
amazing.
$20 for it.
But
Yeah.
you don't need to pay anybody. You know, if it's
don't have
especially if
to,
it's another
yeah.
comic.
I'm,
we're just,
I'm brand new, so I don't
yeah.
know.
I told her stop paying.
I'm
freaking,
rolling in money.
Yeah, so I'm not.
I'm like, Sherry,
got
you
a
don't
sugar
pay
mama.
these dudes for their tags at open mic. But you know
Yeah,
what the good thing
right.
about the heckle mic is here, and a shout out to Sarah
Yes.
for Sarah Suzuki for that kick-ass heckle mic,
great-
right?
She's a great producer.
Yeah,
And-
amazing.
And
Good
comedian.
idea,
And
too.
Yep.
comedian. Yeah.
And it's a great mic, but the best part is I recorded everything because the shit they yell out to you is material for me. Like
Yeah,
I
it
know
is.
what I look
yeah,
like.
that's true.
Yeah, so
That's
you
true.
they could have been
Scared of me.
Yeah, but like I said, because you're too
Shocking.
intimidating, you're too hot.
shocking.
Yeah, for me, they'd be like, Dyke!
She yells out every dude that was
Aaron
up there.
Carter!
No, that's too nice. You look like Aaron Carter on
14-year-old boy with
crack.
tits.
You know, that's the kind of
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
they would do.
Yeah, they're pretty harsh.
But no, I mean, it's not. I didn't even think they were that harsh. I
No.
mean, a lot of it was good shit that you could say like, "Oh, I know what I look like," and use
Right,
it.
right,
You know,
okay.
Right.
But yeah, but it was tons of fun. And Aaliyah, dating comics, which those are the ones you meet in the wild, right?
Right. So you
what are your
dated,
thoughts
okay.
on being a chuckle fucker?
Okay.
Oh, can we talk? I've never heard that saying before.
Yeah.
I love it.
This is the second time in the past like 2 days I've heard that.
Yeah, I love
Crazy.
it. I love it because
Especially because they're not that hot.
Well, that's what I was talking to my friend
they're
literally
funny.
earlier
They're
about. I was like,
funny.
it's crazy that there is the term chuckle fucker.
That's so funny.
Because it's like, are there really that many people just chasing after comics?
Right. I
think
Well,
so.
He was like, if you have a great set and then you go off stage, you can get it. I was like, I
Slide
think
in.
that works a lot better for guys than it does
Yeah.
for me. Because it's like, I think if I do a great set and then I go off stage, men are going to be like, did a man write that?
Right,
Like,
yeah, right. Competition.
Who
right?
did that?
Exactly.
Who taught you to
You're
tell
a
jokes?
woman and you're funny?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
What's going on there?
Right.
Who taught you sorcery?
Sorcery. Are you a witch?
Yeah. I'm going to burn you at the stake later.
Exactly. You date
No.
comics though? Do you
I've
date 'em?
dated a comic before.
But do you think you're a chuckle fucker if you're a
No.
comic dating another comic?
No.
No.
It's
not
a
at all.
non-comic
Yeah.
chasing
after.
comics.
I think it's
that's
also
what
like
it
a
is.
pattern.
Okay.
Well,
I see
I've
what
got
you're
a
saying.
straight friend who is a huge comedy fan. And I mean, and I love her for it. Like, you know, whenever we're together, she's like all for every, like when we come to the city together, she is like all for every show until 2 a.m. But she wants some comedian. She wants a comedy dude. You know what I mean?
She wants
And
someone
I
to
was
make her
like,
laugh.
I'm like, well, yeah, I mean,
I will say, someone making you laugh is
Yeah.
extremely attractive.
Oh, for sure.
Because I don't want to go out and be like, I've had a lot of first dates where I think that the other person thought it was such a good first date. And it's like, yeah, because I'm hysterical on this date right
Right.
now. You're
I'm carrying
providing
it.
nothing.
Right.
You are doing, I'm talking
Yeah.
to a blank wall right
Exactly.
now.
Blank
and it's
space,
working
baby.
because I can bounce off of myself right now.
Right,
And
right.
you're having a great time.
Right.
But also, I could go home and do this by myself.
Right,
Like, I
exactly.
did not need you to be here for me to be entertained. You know
Yeah.
what I
That's
mean?
fucking awesome.
right. So
don't even need you, bro.
you've dated.
I'll talk to myself.
It's true.
So in the wild is when you would be meeting comics.
Yeah.
In the wild. Okay, but it's not really. So we have established you're not a chuckle fucker if you're a comic dating comics, and that's also very common because especially when you start going on the road, because all you're hanging out with is other comics.
Also, I feel
make
like
it your life.
especially being a woman in comedy. I think that if I meet like a guy out, whatever, in the wild, sure, or like on an app, comedy is so male dominated.
I'm learning that.
Comedy is such like a hang too. So you're like hanging out with these people, like going to mics and like these are the people you're with all the time. And then if it's like this guy that I'm dating has to be okay with me hanging out with all these other guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I just can't really
I didn't
see.
even think about that.
Also,
That's an angle.
is one angle. Also, another thing is your lifestyle. If you're dating someone who has a 9 to 5,
Yeah,
Right.
and then
I
I'm
mean,
going out for my
Aaliyah's-
5 to 9, basically.
well, right, but Aaliyah,
1, if we're being honest.
like so she's B shift, really.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
It's the night shift, baby. We're clocking in.
Aaliyah's a nanny,
Yeah.
also, like that's her job. Yeah.
Okay. Much respect for you.
Yeah,
for that.
but also her job is she goes out and she does those mics until
Right.
1, 2 in the morning or shows. You
Right,
know?
of course, of
So
course.
And even if you're
dating-
not doing a micro show, you got to go hang at a show to like socialize and like get these connections and everything.
Yeah,
like
network.
it's a lot. It's,
I feel like the guy for you though, if you were to date, would be somebody maybe in the service industry who works those same hours.
Like a waiter.
No, like a
Sexy
bartender could do.
waiter.
You know,
maybe
your age group. Come
my
on,
age group,
Manny.
but I don't know, like
a Manny.
a Manny. I
I'm
don't
a nanny
know.
and you're a manny.
I don't know.
I don't think you should settle because you are really funny.
I don't want to settle.
And you're
yeah.
really hot and you're really smart.
And she's way too young to even give a shit
Yeah,
about
Are you
that.
kidding me?
You're way
I would
too
love
young.
a ring on my finger right now at this very.
I
She wants a baby already.
I want
She's
a baby
too
so
young.
bad.
I mean, 24, we were, back in the day, my friends.
They were all married.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
They were popping out bababies at 19, 20, 21.
My mom
so I get it.
keeps
I get
telling
it.
me, she's like, oh yeah, when I was your age, I met your father.
Oh, 100%. Same, yeah.
And I'm like, that's such a
Yeah.
cool thing to say to me right now.
How's
Thank
that
you.
going to help me, Mom?
Yeah, I was like, that's cool. Should I go to Bermuda on a work trip right now and see if I run into someone who happens to live in the
Right.
same town?
Right,
Is
exactly.
that
Ding,
that's
ding, ding.
yeah, that's gonna work for me right now too. Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So, okay. So let's talk about some of your dating fails on the app. We're not going to talk about your dating fail with comics because that's
No.
normal.
No, and they're all going to listen in because they're going to be like, oh, that was
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
no,
Jonathan.
but,
That
you know.
was
No,
Danny
but, you
boy.
know,
That was
dating
no.
a comic is always good. 2 comics, that's a fail. No, I mean, I know
I
a
don't
lot that
know.
are
A
married
lot of
and very,
comics are
yeah.
sick, and that's
Yeah.
the thing, because I feel like a lot of people meet at work.
And
Right.
they work
Co-workers.
and they work nights together.
And they work nights
Yep.
together, and
Sometimes it can work, yeah.
I think sometimes it works. I'm not saying I'm banking on that. I'm not saying that
No.
I'm like out there looking for that. But I'm
it
also
happens.
yeah. If it happens,
Yeah.
I think I'm taking a break from it.
Right.
I think
right.
I think I'm gonna take a step back and assess the situation.
Exactly.
But
look into it a little
yeah,
bit.
I also think there.
Say it.
No, I think that there have been a few comics and a few I think men. There have been a few men in general too that are just like, we would be so great together.
They've said that.
Yeah,
And
I'm
what do
like,
you,
dude,
what's your response?
What
to
makes
that?
you think that?
That's what you say.
Yeah.
Right to their face.
Yeah.
What makes you think?
What makes you think that? Because I'm like, do you
fucking
even
awesome.
know me? Like,
Right.
you've seen me do stand up like twice, and then you're like,
Right.
we should.
We should titty fuck behind
Yeah,
the
we
bar.
should. Do you want to? Literally, a few have been like, should we just like hook up? And I'm like, what?
Ew.
In what world?
Ew.
In
Who do you
what
think
world?
I fucking am, bro?
In what world do you think I'm gonna? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my God, that was an option this
like,
whole time.
oh my god, I could totally hook up with you because you're like a comic too.
Wait. What?
No, fuck that, bro.
Hold on. Should we like? No.
But then the best part is when you guys have to start like writing material about each other.
Oh.
And now you're just spilling your entire
That's
relationship,
good.
you know?
Yeah.
That was a clause
And-
in my last relationship with a comic. I said, if you ever write a joke about me, I'm going to burn your house down.
It's a
So
wrap,
right?
I'm
It's a
gonna.
wrap, yeah.
It's
But
all-
I know a lot of headlining comics. I don't personally know them, but there are a ton of headlining huge comics that are married to each other that I didn't even know were married to each other.
that's
You know, and they're huge. And they're on the
telling
road.
material about each other.
And they never do.
Yeah.
They never talk about
No,
it.
they
probably
never
why
do
they're
it on
happy
stage. And
together.
I've watched their Netflix specials. You know what I mean? And I know
probably
they're
why they're
married.
still together.
Yep.
That keeps it healthy.
It
Yeah.
does. You
They're
just
not
kind of
talking shit on
don't
one
I don't
talk.
want someone to go on stage and tell a joke like, "Oh, my girlfriend," when we're like,
Or my wife, because everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, she queefed in my face last night. You know, no one wants to hear that.
I would literally, like grab them by the ear.
Yeah, like they talk
drag
shit
them
about
off
their.
stage.
Drag them down.
I would buy one of those comically large canes, sweep them off stage. I'd be like, and if you ever say anything about me on stage again,
Right. You just cane the shit out.
I'm like,
of
I
them.
know
Just
where
cane
you live. I know where your family lives.
them. Right, it's a rat.
Right. So that I have noticed that the ones that are married, I always paid attention, and then
They're
they
not
never
talking about each
talk
other.
about each other. So, what app are you left on?
I'm on Hinge.
Hinge.
How do you like that? Isn't that
I
the one
hate it.
they say this is the
The one made to be deleted.
there you go, the one made to be
So
one
what
made
does
to be
that
deleted.
mean for me?
Sponsor
'Cause
us, Hinge.
I don't
Sponsor us.
even know what that means.
Hinge is like, it's like, they say Tinder's for hooking up.
Okay.
I don't know what they say Bumble is for, but then
Friends.
Hinge is like, you're finding love.
Marriage.
Oh, it's like,
Oh, we're in
is that like
love
Christian
now.
Mingle?
I guess.
Christian
if you get rid of the
fucking
Christian
Mingle.
part.
Christian Mingle.
Our
Can you-
brother went on that.
E-Harmony.
Did
Yeah,
Really?
he said it was all fat and sad people
Aw. They just want love.
who could recite
just want
Bible
love.
verses. John 13. Thou shalt not,
Not a bunch of fat, sad people.
who love Jesus.
That's, you're not on the Christian
No, I'm
Mingle.
not on Christian Mingle.
But did
I'm
you
not on
ever
eHarmony
think?
either.
No, you don't need
That's
Christian
it.
Mingle.
eHarmony.
No, I'm not
Is
on
that-
eHarmony.
Okay,
I'm not on
Cupid. I've heard
Farmers
of
Only.
Okay, Cupid.
Yeah, what's OK Cupid?
I've heard of that.
Oh, I think OkCupid is like if you're in your 30s.
Yes, you see?
Oh, for the
we're
old
older. We're
folks.
older. Yeah.
eHarmony.
I've heard of eHarmony.
Is that for old people?
Yeah.
Oh, Match.com. What about
I'm not
Match?
on any.
Okay, do you want to
If
know?
it's- If it's a website, I'm not on it. If it's an app,
I have a story. I just thought about it.
swallow your water.
He said if it's a website, I'm not on it.
Not an
Anything
app.
motherfucking .com, bitch. I'm not 60 fucking 5, okay, Sherry?
So listen to what I did.
That was awesome.
I set my
love that.
mother up
Oh, yeah.
on one of those apps, and I think it was like gray hair, don't care. I don't know. It had a
Oh,
name.
gray hair, don't care.
It had a name like Elder Meat, or I wish I had my notes.
Old people.
Oh, my notes are in my phone, and my phone is recording us. But
Two old people in love.
no,
Yeah.
listen, it's not funny. I went on there
Retirement home.
and I signed
Not
up.
a nursing home.
I signed up.
Retirement community.
You guys are making fun of my age group. Okay, this is like my app. Okay,
I'll be there in 20 years.
maybe it's like greatpussyhair.com. I don't know.
I was just thinking that. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to say it. Though.
But-
It's too dirty.
I went on there for my mom, right? And I'm looking, and I signed up under my name because I had it like scoping
your
out.
name?
Well, I didn't want to give my mother profile till they saw what was out there, you know.
Okay.
So you were gonna
And
catfish them into coming for you.
Then
first.
I got bombarded
With all the
so
men.
with all the men.
You know,
Were they in
nursing
scooters?
homes are like where some of the highest STD rates are?
Yeah, in the villages.
No way. That's
Because all
awesome.
these
They're just fucking
old
stanking
people,
and banking.
They're
Good for
just
them.
all banging, and they're like, "Well, we're already on our way out.
Right, who gives a fuck?
Why do I need protection? It's
Right.
because you're gonna get syphilis,
Right. Gonorrhea.
gonorrhea. Those still impact you no matter what age you
Oh,
are.
yeah. It would make it worse, too. Hepatitis, no big
Yeah.
deal.
It's not. It's not as easy to cure when you're 85 and had a hip replacement already. Like,
I throw some AIDS in the mixtape, you know what I mean?
But I got
Fuck
a
it.
lot of men. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God, this
They're
is it. But I
horny.
never put my
Plus your
mother
mom's
on.
hot, I heard, right?
No, but
You
I
said.
didn't put it on there for my mom because I felt like, you know.
because you wanted the attention.
No, I just
You
felt
wanted the
like,
old men in the scooters.
Because you were like, oh God, it's been a really rough few days.
honestly, the calls I would have got for her being confused would have just been way worse.
okay.
You know, like, I'm so confused. I don't understand. It was just too much. So I didn't. And I was like, all right, this is it. I'm not. But at any rate, I finally like somehow got the emails to stop. And I wish I could remember the name, but the name was hysterical. And I'll name the podcast the name if I remember.
if I remember the name.
Yeah,
of
if
it.
I remember.
Gray hair, don't care.
Yeah.
There's
I
one-
love that though. Gray hair, don't
I know.
care.
I like that. I like that.
I like
It's
that. I
catchy,
like
it's
that.
catchy.
So, Aaliyah, were you going to read us some of your? She saved some things
Oh
for
yeah,
us.
I
yeah,
saved,
get
I
your
saved all of
phone.
my
Let's-
Hinge likes for you
Fucking
guys to
do
look
it.
at.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hinge is a nightmare. And
So
I
Hinge is for
hate
people
it.
that are trying to be serious.
Yeah, they're like looking for. Here, you can look at my
Beautiful
profile
nails,
too
by
if you
the
want.
way.
Thank you
It's
so
like
much.
legit.
This is my profile. So I will say this. My profile is unhinged right now. It usually is.
Yeah.
But my friend Grant switched his profile to all young Sheldon prompts. And then he said it was working really well. So I said, I'll try it too.
Let's figure it out.
What's the
Well,
thing?
so here, so it goes
From that show.
It's a photo of me, and then it goes, I go crazy for it, young Sheldon.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, wow. Now that is a
No.
hot diggity
That's it.
damn.
That's it.
Mama
No.
Cindy's calling the flag
No.
on the play. Calling a flag on the play.
No.
Pick two.
What?
Picture two. She's in lingerie.
It's not
Look,
lingerie.
she only scrolled
It's
1
not
second.
lingerie. It's not lingerie.
And
I would
she
also like
has
to say-
on a fucking
corset.
corset.
So she's in BDSM
And
gear.
let me say something too.
Wearing BDSM.
My mother bought me this corset for Christmas.
Okay.
So
all right.
yeah, my mother would be okay. My mom would be like, "Wow,
It's
what a
mother
great photo."
approved.
Look at her breast in this one.
Me
They're
with
great.
a s'more.
They're great.
Changed my mind about young Sheldon.
All right, you're still kind of.
I posted this photo of me on Instagram, and someone commented.
That's awesome.
Someone commented, "Shall we wait for you to finish getting dressed?"
Thank you. That wasn't me either. So there's more
wasn't
out there.
Mom.
And then this one, I want someone who
Oh,
wants
damn.
to go get lobster mac and cheese while watching young Sheldon.
Okay, that's cute.
That is cute. It's classy.
Okay, she's tied up.
That's what I said. BDSM.
What's
I
happening?
just said BDSM, and there
it's
she
from a
is.
sketch. Here, I have 35 likes right now.
I couldn't imagine.
I don't know why. I can't wonder why.
You can go through them. I'm convinced that you can guess where I'm from. No.
Wait, that's the guy.
Yeah, I hate him already. It's a nightmare.
Wait, the guy. He has a coffee cup, sipping a coffee cup. That's
He's a maybe.
He's cute.
No.
Well,
He was in one
No.
photo.
oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a...
Oh, this guy's got
See?
birds.
No,
He's got-
not birds, Sydney. They look like gigantic
it's
parrots.
like those freaking $4,000
Two birds.
birds.
exotic animals.
And they're probably shitting on his
all
back.
over his-
You know what his apartment probably looks like? A fucking nest.
You know what?
Yeah, he's got a huge bird cage in the fucking corner, yeah.
Fucking bird shit everywhere. Get out of here.
Bird seed, you're crunching on it in the morning.
Okay, he's bald. Keep going. When they wear a hat in 20. Okay, yeah.
God, I feel so bad for you.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just not.
They're so white.
what the fuck is... He could have done without the daisy on
They're
his...
so white.
It's just
These are the.
not.
Can you? Oh, he's cute.
cute.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I like him.
Oh my god, these are such.
He looks like that
Oh my god,
he was
these
cute
he's
until
cute.
he-
Okay,
he
hold
all
on.
matched with
Let
him.
me
He
just
looks gay.
explain
He
because
doesn't wanna
you
tell
guys
you.
can't see these photos. Just picture he's beautiful. He's
He looks like a
gorgeous,
model,
but he looks
that
way
one.
too old for you.
He's 30.
Really?
Oh, all
Yeah.
right. Well, black don't
I
crack.
also
Yeah.
don't think he lives here.
He's hot.
He is.
He's super fucking
He also looks
handsome.
like he could be gay.
Well, he
I
said,
know.
I'm looking for my headphones, but if I find a girlfriend in the process, so be it.
That's so weird. That's
Yeah.
was he from Nigeria?
But he's gorgeous.
That's really weird.
He's like, look
He's
at his
ripped.
body. Oh, dear God.
Damn.
He's ripped.
Yeah. No,
If
he's
loving this is wrong, I don't want to be right. Equinox.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I
He's-
can tell you go to Equinox, buddy.
Yeah, we know that
I
already.
get it.
We know that.
he
already.
is so beautiful. He could be gay.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
way too beautiful.
He definitely looks gay.
But yeah, but
I feel so
everybody-
bad for you.
But the majority of these for
That
people out
sucks,
there,
man.
it looks like Harvard just blew up on her page. Harvard
Yeah,
college
not even
boys.
Or like you're at the
Harvard.
clearance rack at TJ Maxx
gonna
and you
say,
just
yeah.
can't find anything.
But they're so like typical collegey
Oh, yeah,
white
yeah,
type
yeah,
of boy.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I
they're
mean?
bad.
They're just
Hi, my name is Darren and
Yes.
this is Karen.
Some of the
Yes.
things,
Karen and Darren.
a life goal of mine, visit every country in the world.
Well, no shit. Get the fuck out of
yeah,
here.
I want
bro.
someone who has a great sense of humor and music. Yeah,
That's so much depth. Let me tell
but
you.
also let me tell you,
you got
let
a
me
lot
tell
of
you.
depth, baby. God damn.
I think that there's this whole, I saw something about this, how like men, when they say someone who wants a great sense of humor, they want someone who laughs at their jokes.
Oh yeah, that's what they mean by that.
So if like, they're
Yeah,
like, oh, I
yeah.
want someone with a great sense of humor, like, hell yeah, I do comedy. They're like, I want to be the funny one.
right, you're not allowed to be the funny one.
Yeah.
only I can.
Yeah, only I can do that. Or you whisper what I said into you whisper into my ear what you want to say, and then I'll say it louder.
And I'll say it for you.
So I get the laugh.
Right, like you get they get
Yeah.
the repercussion. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, I think we've we've covered this episode.
I laughed a lot. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Aaliyah's fun, bro.
Aaliyah, thank you for being our very first live.
Oh my God, thank you for having
You
me.
know, and it was great because we could have done Zoom with her, and it was very nice.
No, I like being in person.
No, I
Yeah.
do too.
Looking into the eyes and
Yeah.
laughing, showing us the app
Right,
and-
so-
yeah. She's funny as hell, guys. Go follow her. Like,
Shout it out again,
subscribe.
Aaliyah, one more time.
Yeah, we'll just do Instagram this time at Alia.Bajorek.
Yes, follow this woman. She's hilarious.
And do not go stalk her.
Well, you can stalk her, but you must
Really?
be hot and funny and not.
I'll
be
say
a
this. I'll
hater.
say this. If you do slide into my DMs, you better follow me first.
Yeah, follow her
because
first.
the
'cause
amount
check.
of people that try to slide into my DMs and it says you both don't follow each other. If you don't even follow me on Instagram, why do you think I'm going to go out on a date with you?
Right.
Right. I
So
definitely
listen,
agree. I
Aaliyah's
agree.
hot. Go to her Instagram, follow.
And
now,
funny, and
but,
funny.
But I've been told I slide into people's DMs dry. I didn't know about this.
Oh, you didn't
Who
lube
are
them
you
up first?
sliding
I didn't know. Yeah,
She didn't
someone
lube
told
them
me
up.
I like slide because when I hit people up for like spots and stuff, I was told no, you need to like all their pictures first. I'm like, I don't want to
Why?
fuck them. I just want a spot.
Right.
But my daughter even said no, like because when she's looking at a guy, like she likes all of his shit before they start to
Oh, there's
DM each other.
rules to the
Yes.
online
Well, yeah,
shit,
because sometimes
okay.
you like plant the seed.
All right, that's what you
Because also
bitches
if
do.
you like find someone's Instagram that you like find attractive, you like 3 photos, and then you go, well, balls in your court now.
Okay, so this is what the youngsters
'Cause
do
I
on
don't-
there. Seriously,
You gotta lube them up. You
Well,
gotta,
because I don't want
Spit
to
on
be
that
the one
pussy before you
sliding
eat
into
it.
their DMs.
right.
Right.
Slide into mine.
So apparently that's a signal now because this is new to me.
Yeah.
Is you got to like it all first, and then you can maybe slide. But I'm like, I'm not trying to like have sex. I'm just trying to get a spot.
Right,
You know.
right.
But this is what I learned in the process. So
I can learn so much from Aaliyah
I know.
and Gen Z.
Yeah,
I really can.
I mean, if
I really can.
yeah, I mean, if I'm ever single, I'm just gonna have her hook up my I don't know, gray pussy, gray. I don't know.
Get that Foomba Roompa, baby. You
yeah,
know?
fupa.com. Like
Fupa Roompa.
lesboswithfupas.com.
Hell yeah.
All right, Aaliyah, thank you very
right, hell
much.
yeah.
You've been amazing. We
Awesome.
love
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
All right.
Follow Degenerate Boomer.
Yes.
Subscribe. Like all of our stuff.
Yes. Slide into
comment,
their DMs.
Slide into
Cindy
our
Arena
DMs.
Comedy everywhere.
Yep. Sherry_baby 11. Come at me, baby. You don't need any lube to slide into my DMs.
All right. She's so dumb. All right. Bye-bye.
Love you guys.